I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I am reacting to Prospector by Scoochie Boochie. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician, and I react exclusively to comedy music, because that is where my field of expertise lies. What this means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over the jokes and missing them. This way I can discuss how the lyrics and video work in tandem to help enhance the comedy. Sometimes I'm analyzing, sometimes I'm summarizing, sometimes I'm explaining jokes, because that's always fun for people, and sometimes I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time. If you like that sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way, let us dive into today's video. Scoochie Boochie's Prospector. I recently just saw Scoochie Boochie live opening for Jazz Emu a few weeks ago. Both artists did a full set. It wasn't just an opening act set. Scoochie's set was an hour long and was incredible. An amazing live performer, an amazing lyricist. If you're not familiar with Scoochie Boochie, I've reacted to one of his other songs before. He was born from a volcano and is now the greatest rapper in the United States. He's going on tour again, starting in December, with a date in Chicago that hopefully I will be at in one capacity or another. But before we get any further into that, I'm performing live October 30th here in Chicago at the Chop Shop. I'm opening for MC Lars. So if you want tickets for that, link will be in the description box below. If you're in the Chicago area on Devil's Night, aka the day before Halloween, October 30th, I'll be playing at the Chop Shop in Chicago with Four Fat Boys, Problems, and the headliner MC Lars. Again, links in the description box about that. But let's dive into Scoochie's new one here. This is Prospector.
Damn, Paul, where'd you find this?
I love the cartoonish Prospector outfit on Scoochie here. Like, not just the colors popping, but like the very cartoony hat, beard, gold tooth. It's great.
I've been standing knee deep in the creek for weeks. I'm on a bag hunt, back up, keep the peace. If you're coming for my nuggets, you won't peep a piece.
There's just something inherently ridiculous about an old-timey prospector dropping bars, right? Like, that's just funny. And if you're coming for my nuggets, you won't peep a piece. That's already funny. You know, the kind of almost double of nuggets being gold nuggets, but also nuggets. Also having a gold piece on a chain around his neck. Not even a chain, it's on string. But that's really, really funny. Let's take it back just a little bit. On a bag hunt. Yeah, because you're panning for gold in the middle of a river.
Bag hunt, back up, keep the peace. If you're coming for my nuggets, you won't peep a piece. All I think about is gold, all I eat is beans.
Again, just the idea of an old-timey prospector rapping, but like putting it in the era of an old-timey prospector. All I eat is beans. So, it's so smartly stupid. I don't know if that makes sense. I like stupidity when it's well done. Like, you know, purposely crafted stupidity, as opposed to, like, just people being inherently stupid. I'm not a big fan of that. But, like, purposeful stupidity for comedy effects, amazing. Over-explaining things, that's my job.
I'm a prospector, so I stand out in a muddy stream, hoping that it pans out.
Hoping that it pans out. Because prospectors pan for gold. Yes. The doubles. Obviously.
I got money dreams squatting with my hands out. If it's squatting squatters on my land, that's a man down.
Squatting with my hands out of a squatter's on my land, that's a man down. Again, Scoochie's got incredible bars. This is great. He actually played this live during the show, but I haven't seen the music video.
I would give a damn, but I ran out. If she wants some beans, break the cans out. She got double B's, break the cans out.
So we've got a double on break the cans out. If she wants beans, break the cans of beans out. If she's got double B's, break the cans out. Cans, another euphemistic word for chesticles. So yeah, you know, we're getting all the innuendo and double meanings here. Just funny stuff. Again, like I said with my reaction to the previous Scoochie song I reacted to, a lot of his bars are very sexual in nature. And, you know, lots of innuendo and just sometimes just straight uendo. I don't think that's a real word, but we're gonna move on.
If it's time to freak, blow my lamp out. Fuck a Netflix and chill. Swill this moonshine next to the still. Watch this new guy's excellent skill. He can juggle cow poops, call him excrement Bill.
I don't remember this verse. I do remember the fucking Netflix and chill, but like excrement Bill I do not remember. That's just ridiculous, and I love it. I think that maybe his DJ, oh god, what was his name? Groovebox? He played with him during the live show, does the majority of his beats. So you know, they're both amazing. Was helping him on backup on some of the lyrics, and you know, work really well together. But this bar was hilarious. Also, in the lettering for everything, like the kind of wear on it is really cool. It's just got neat patterns. Sorry.
This new guy's excellent skill. He can juggle cow poops, call him excrement Bill. Excellent
skill, call him excrement Bill. Just the weirdest rhymes. I love comedy music. Goddamn.
Shit Willie for short. I will get millies for short.
Okay, so I think that line was in there, I just didn't remember it, but shit Willie for short, I get millies for sure, as in getting millions of the gold that he's panning for. Oh man, there's just so much good stuff in this. I love it. It's so good.
I can sense it, man, I'm this close. Bet all my descendants love crypto. Turkey jerky, how I get my fiber.
There's so much, like, there's one thing that I really truly appreciate in not just in comedy music, but in comedy in general, and that is commitment to a bit. If you are fully committed to the bit of playing an old-timey prospector, you know, all my descendants are into crypto, like, all the people who came after me, all you know, I'm from the old time where we're panning for gold in the Muddy River, but, you know, my future ancestors, my future descendants will be into what's the modern version of that in crypto. And then just like switching into turkey jerky, that's where I get my fiber. Like every bar being truthful to the character and the era the character is from, but also putting that into the modern spin of he's doing hip hop just makes it inherently funny based on concept alone. And sticking with that theme for the song just kills in the comedy. It's so good.
Smoking tobacco, she know I'm a piper. Sipping cider, let me slip inside her.
Cider Insider is one of the admittedly easiest bars to go with, but still always quality. You know, if you can make it work between cider and insider, perfect. Smoking tobacco, she knows I'm a piper. Never heard tobacco shortened tobacco, but that sounds funny. Never heard tobacco shortened as bacco before, but hey, what, you know, everything's for a game apparently.
You ever 69 or 49er? Gray beard and I just turned 30.
You ever 69 a 49er? Because minor 49er, a popular term, and I think also a video game. But also, just the idea of, like, the sexual innuendo within, like, the whole Prospector thing. And then, big gray beard, I just turned 30. As somebody whose beard is graying a little too early, I fully get that. Beard was getting gray ever since I started growing a beard. In my 20s, people were like, "Hey man, how you get your shit white?" And I was like, "It just grows that way." Anyway.
A bad last year, I'm already dirty. I'm in a swamp in a hurry. I gotta get on before the onset of scurvy. Ow. I haven't been the same since my mule died.
I gotta get busy since the onset of scurvy. Again, placing it in the time period. There was one bar that was there that I wanted to talk about. Oh, took a bath last year, already dirty. It was a year ago, my man. But again, that's the point. That's the joke. But that is why it's funny, Ian. Yeah, no shit. All right.
Bath last year, I'm already dirty. I'm in a swamp in a hurry. I gotta get on before the onset of scurvy. Ow. I haven't been the same since my mule died. I'm much more jacked. Okay. I hope you know your way around the washboard. I don't mean abs.
Not washboard abs, just a washboard for washing clothes. That's usually what the washboard was used for, but also, you can use it to make music with a jug band. Just going with all the stereotypes and ideas of one would have with a Prospector. And the outfit is so cartoonish. Just the coloring on the shirt and the overalls and the straps on the overalls being gold, but not made of gold, just painted that way to match the gold nugget around his neck. Yeah.
What? I'm a prospector, so I stand out. In a muddy stream, hoping that it pans out. I got money dreams, squatting with my hands out. If a squatter's on my land, it's a man down. I would give a damn, but I ran out.
I ran out. I love his ad-lib backing vocals too, where he's out of costume and just going, "I ran out." Just like I said this in the last video, he looks like, Ned Flanders rapping. It's that mustache combo, man. All of his albums, apparently, I haven't listened to all of them, but I listened to a bunch of them on the way to the show. I listened to the most recent one and then the previous one. But apparently, from his third album up, they're all full of lore about who Scoochie Boochie is, how he became born from a volcano, and they all tell an overarching story. Sometimes the songs tie into them, sometimes they don't. But he's been releasing a ton of singles lately, so I'm very interested in seeing what the fourth album, or the sixth album, brings. The fourth album in the lore era, anyway. Just incredible, dedication to his craft and the particulars of who Scoochie is. Love that.
If she wants some beans, break the cans out. She got double B's, break the cans out.
Again, the good ad-lib, like breasts. So good. Excuse me.
The freak, blow my lamp out. Play the fiddle, take a piddle with my pants down.
Play the fiddle, take a piddle with my pants down. Fitting in so many bizarre rhymes, but they're all, not just funny, but actual bars, is so good. That's a tiny-ass fiddle, too.
Rock a possum as a toupee. Put a bouquet on my mule's grave.
Haven't been the same since my mule died, came back. Rock a possum as a toupee, toss a bouquet on my mule's grave. God damn. The rhymes are so good, but they're also things you would never expect to A, hear in a song, and B, go together in such a beautiful way. Again, I just love shit like this. And yeah, the reason I do this show is because I have such an appreciation for the craft of good comedy music. And for me, this is great comedy music, guys. I hope you agree too.
Deep down, I don't wanna do this. My dream was to be a bassoonist. First chair blaring Chopin, but the scurvy topsy-turvied up my whole plan.
Wow. Didn't want to do this, wanted to be a bassoonist. First chair playing Chopin, but the scurvy topsy-turvied my whole plan. Holy crap. And like, he said earlier, you know, gotta finish this before the onset of scurvy. You know, not knowing that we'd already contracted scurvy, and, you know, the onset meaning the, you know, later effects of it, because he already had it. The story that is encased in one song. Amazing.
Now I'm an old man, no plan B, but to go pan deep in this gross sand. Hope and pray that I get so lucky. The river's the original, go for me.
The river's the original GoFundMe. Holy crap. Again, incredible bars going through every verse here. And the bassoon solo. Magnificent. That is a great track. Chancellor Davis plays Excrement Bill. Groovebox was the beat. I don't know who Chancellor Davis is, but I thought it was Groovebox. The bassoon was Eric Hydebreeder, but Scoochie played it in the video. Written, recorded, performed, and edited by me, Scoochie Boochie. Hi. And shot by AJ Grimm. Incredible. Great song, great video. Wow. If Scoochie is playing somewhere near you, as you can see, there is a tour announcement as a link there. If Scoochie's playing near you, go see him. His show is incredible. I will be at the Chicago show on December 1st in some capacity or another. But if you liked Scoochie's video, go show him some love. Link is in the description box below to see the video without me yammering all over it. Of course, again, I will be playing the Chop Shop on October 30th with MC Lars. Link in the description for tickets for that. If you liked this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto the videos. And if you want to help the channel out like the folks over here do, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, vote in polls on what songs I'm reacting to, get my own comedy music early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, that's all for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye. When I was a kid, I looked up to Weird Al. I loved his humor and enjoyed his style. But then one day, I heard of his mentor with a radio show called Dr. Demento. I found some albums and I thought they were cool, but I didn't hear the show till I got to high school. Listened to all the tracks and I got inspired to send the doc a tape was now required. I couldn't play music though, my voice was strange. 30 years later and not much has changed. So how could I make